Hello. I see Skipper made it. Was like the first one. Good to see everybody. How's everybody on this fine Sunday evening? We all doing good? We all doing good? Because I hope so. Because we're gonna do some master questing tonight. It's finally time for the challenge run of a lifetime. Not maybe not of a lifetime. Also, hi P-Man, hi Youth, and hi Azarus. Good to have you show up. I see that since my last stream, I got a couple of followers, and someone shouted me out. So, thanks to those who did, because the followers are really helpful. They're helping a lot. So, today I'm going to be playing Ocarina of Time Master Quest. We're finally doing the Master Quest. Alright. Well, hey, good. I'm good background noise. I'm BGN, background noise. I'm designated Wolfy noise for all the Wolfy noise needs. You want your Wolfy noise? You just ask. You don't even have to pay. It's free. Yes. Background Wolfy yokai. I don't know why that's one word, but hey, we're gonna go with it because because it just seems better that way. So for those who know about like a collab I did before I debuted, I actually showed up to Ryuna's stream earlier. Like, I wasn't on the stream, I was just like in chat because it had been a while, and I was like, oh hey, how are things been, you know, just checking in, making sure that my buds are all doing good. And it seems like she's been doing good for herself. Last I saw, she was doing a collab with a couple of her friends, so I just didn't do a whole lot of chatting. But it's good to get caught up, you know, just because she did help out a lot with nerves, so like I wanted to, you know, just kind of, you know, thank her for that, because it was very helpful. Because now I'm not quite so nervous doing stuff like this. I actually really enjoy it. It's like a fun thing I get to do, because it is a fun thing I get to do. Also, since the last stream, I have adjusted the volume on the gameplay, so gameplay will be a little louder, and hopefully anytime I go to use voice chat, that'll come up a little louder, because I went to listen to the VOD for the last stream, and the voice chat was a little on the quiet side, so I'm making micro adjustments here and there, so hey, that's good. And, I also recently upgraded, well, not so much I did it, but like, I'm part of a Switch family plan, and we got it upgraded recently, so now I can play Nintendo 64 games, and you know what that means? I have a way to stream Majora's Mask. I can stream Majora's Mask and from my Switch, and that'll be fun because I do enjoy the game. And it'll be good to play it for you guys. I might not do a whole lot of dialogue reading, maybe like the first time I go through anything, but like, it's like what I'm doing for this one, where I did all the dialogue boxes I could for the last playthrough, but I'm not gonna like try to enact any of it. I might abridge it a little bit if I'm feeling goofy enough. Otherwise, I think it's pretty much just gonna be a pretty laid-back stream, as per the usual. Because, like, we got our chaotic stream out of the way, because a couple days ago we had a pretty good stream, and I'm happy that everybody showed up for that. It was, like, a very active stream. A lot of people showed up, and I'm very happy and proud of that. So, without further ado, let me get the capture utility turned on, so that way when I go to swap over, you can see that. Well, I mean, I suppose it'd be the same thing as, doing, like, a collab with Discord voice chat. Because what they could do is have stream open on another window. And then they could just, like, see it as I'm playing it. But that also kind of depends on, like, how well I can set that up. But, I mean, I could probably do that for, like, another game in the future. But, I don't know, like... I don't know if I'll have enough people for that, and I don't want to, like, bother them anyway, so, like... All I ask is that people just come and vibe with me, because I'd appreciate it. Well, I mean, if you want to watch the VOD here on Twitch, you can watch it. It should still be up. Otherwise, I did upload it to YouTube. It's currently unlisted like all my other VODs, but I will soon be making everything public. So that way I can just, like, drop links on the server, and then people can, like, search me up if they need to. It's just to, like... Because I don't know why I've been doing it unlisted this whole time. But I'm going to be making it public probably really soon. Probably within the next couple of days if I feel like I want to sit down and just click a bunch of buttons. Also, funny thing, I learned it with VTube Studio. And this was something I didn't know I could do. This would have been really helpful when I was playing horror games a week or so ago. But I can actually turn on, like, some kind of adaptive lighting to let my model, like, shine or dim with the game window. So I didn't know I could do that from VTube Studio. Now I know, and I figured out how to do that all by myself. But yeah, I'm learning things, I'm getting better, I'm having fun. And hopefully soon, we'll have the affiliate thing figured out, so that way I can have emotes ready to go. Because I want to learn how to get those in. I want to learn how to get those in so that if people want to, like, subscribe or do gift subs or something, then they can use my emotes here too. But I'm not gonna, like, be super pushy about, like, oh, sub to me. I'm not gonna sit here and preach for subs, honestly, but, like, I do want to get to where I can have the emotes, at least. But, without further ado, I feel like I've chatted enough. I think I can chat while I'm setting this up, so we're gonna go over to gameplay and hope that this, all goes well. Yes, emotes are very fun. Put me down here, shrink me a little more. So that way I can, grace the bottom corner of everybody's screen. Now, again, I did adjust the volume a little bit. It might be a little loud, so if it is a little loud, let me know. Because, I will be making micro adjustments if needed. So we're gonna get that started up. Hopefully it's not too loud, though, because I don't want to, like, blow anybody's eardrums out. But after last stream, I was like, yeah, things are a little too quiet on the gameplay end of things. I'm gonna bump that up a couple notches. I mean, hey, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that's fine. That's... Yeah, when the time comes, but, like, I'm not gonna force you into it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you have to sub. Because, I don't really see the need to, go, oh, you have to do this. It's just like, oh, if you really want to. Oh, is this because it's my first time actually loading the Master Quest on here? Oh, the thing's a little different for this one. It's a little darker and more blue. Yeah, because, like, I've seen a lot of, like, content creators, they'll go on there and will be like, don't forget to leave a like, follow, or hit the thumbs up, subscribe. That's more of a YouTube thing, but like, it's the same idea where like, people will be like, oh hey, don't forget to do this thing. I'm just gonna be like, hey, if you want to do that thing, you can do it, by all means. I'm not gonna make you do it. Because I'm a lot more laid back. This is just more of like, I'm doing this to enjoy my time in showing games to amazing people who have so far made a pretty nice community. It's been a good community. Let me see what other options. Because I think I had things set up. Put headset on there and put hold. Because I had the, targeting set to, hold for the last playthrough. Yeah, I mean, I did say that was more of a YouTube thing, but, like, it's kind of a very similar thing here. Where, like, oh, don't forget to follow or, pay so-and-so a month to do subs. Because actually subscribing on here does cost money, and, like, I don't want to, like, have people unnecessarily doing that. Because I don't want to be, like, that guy. I don't want to be the guy that preaches. I'll be like, hey, if you're here, and if you're following, hey, that's good enough for me. Hell, you don't even need to follow. You can just come in and have fun. You can lurk. I actually do have someone who lurks. And hasn't followed yet. But hey, I appreciate the lurk. Yes, you are very fun. So we're gonna start the Master Quest. As far as I know, everything outside of dungeons is about the same as before. It's just everything inside of dungeons, except for boss fights, is a little different. Because this game wanted to go, hey, let's make dungeons harder. But everything else outside of dungeons isn't really any different. Yeah, that's another thing with the affiliate, is that Twitch is probably gonna, like, put ads. I think they default to, like, at least one every hour of the stream. Where they'll have, like, an ad break, but, like, I'll still be playing on the side. But, that's kind of like, I think subscribers don't get ads, but that's if you want to pay for the ad-free viewing experience. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you have to. He's putting his hand out to give me a high five. He was just like, hey, good job beating me the last time. Here, have a high five. But now we're getting into the challenging stuff. Hopefully I can work my way through this at about the same pace. A climate of evil? Is that what they were referring to with climate change? It's just evil? Again, if it's too loud, someone tell me. Because I do worry about that. Ah, okay, so it is good. Okay. Again, because, like, I went to watch the previous VOD and things were a little quieter than I would have preferred. But we're just gonna take it in stride and just adjust where we need to. Because, like, my voice comes through just fine. It's just, like, game and whatever I have going on with, like, voice chat or something it just had to be adjusted a little bit. Because I know, like, the last several streams have been a little quiet with the game, which, when it's just me, it's fine. It's just more for, like, if I go to voice chat for a collab, I want the other person to be heard. So I'm not just, like, not talking over them.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't understand the tier 3 too much either. Like, I think it's, like, way more. And I think it's, like, different subscription badges and emote access, but I'm gonna have, like, emotes accessible to even Tier 1, so... Honestly, Tier 3 might just be pointless on the channel here. I think as the channel host, I'm automatically Tier 3 because I have access to everything. But, then again, I don't have to pay a subscription fee to myself. That would be kinda silly if they'd made me do that, though. Again, we gotta love how Link's sleeping with his eyes open and actively blinking. It's like he's pretending to sleep. Yes, Hyrule can totally rely on a lazy person. Yeah, I think, like, some channels do, Tier 3 where they, like, offer something special. But otherwise, I think, like, the different tiers are just, like, different prices. So, like, Tier 1 is, like, I think anywhere from $3 to $5 in US currency, like, a month. And, like, it just kind of goes up from there for the higher tiers up to Tier 3. Unless, and this is something I've heard, like, I think if you have Amazon Prime, you can just sub for free. But, I don't have Amazon Prime myself, so I don't get the free subs when I do want to sub to people. And the thing for me is, like, sub within reason. So, like, if you can afford to be subscribed, then if you want to, go ahead. But, like, if you can't or don't want to, then no pressure on that. It's absolutely fine. I'm still learning, like, how it is on my end, because I think because I'm uploading the emotes, I get full access to them because I'm the channel host. But, I think, like, for everybody else, they just have to pay the subscription fee, but for me, it's free anyway. Again, I don't know all of this for sure. It would have been kind of nice to know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh yes, the good old fairy going, hey, you better go to the tree. No, I better get a sword first. Yeah, because, with OBS, chat works, it works pretty much the same as it would if I was on Twitch itself. So, like, I can type in chat here, and it would work the exact same way. Which is how I'm able to, like, interact, like, before I actually start talking through my mic. Is I'll just, like, send a message through the chat. It's pretty much the same process. I love how, like, you take this hidden treasure, and you just keep it for the entire game. It's like, oh, you can borrow it if you want. Yeah, I don't know too much about the Prime subs, so... It's just, it's another one of those things I will need to learn a little bit more about. I just know that, like, if you do subscribe, it should auto-renew on its own. You can turn it off, but, like, I found with that in the past, like, I've subscribed to channels before, and it's a little bit of a pain trying to turn it off, so I just haven't subscribed to a channel under my own, like, payment in a while. Like, most of the time when I'm subscribed to a channel, it's like a 1-month gift sub. Because the process in trying to turn that off is a little bit annoying. And I'm not saying, hey, all of that on this site is that way. It's just that one particular thing. It's because I also work, part-time IRL, so, like... I do have to worry about, like, paying for other things, so that's why I don't subscribe to things. Yeah, gift subs are really nice. I think they cost a little more, but that's because you're sending it to somebody else, but I've never gifted subs before. I probably could, though, because I think I'd have to do that right from the website, though. Because OBS doesn't give me that option. I think the most OBS lets me do is just general chatting and broadcasting. So basically everything I'm doing right now anyway. I think I need to get more rupees. I think the shield before was 40. I like how the rupees look in this game, but like I like how they look in newer games too, where they look more like actual gems. Like you get the feeling that they are actual gems. In this, they're just like they're gem shaped, but it's more like of a weird polygonal thing going on. But then again, this game dates back to like 99, so like resources weren't as crazy as they are now. Oh, speaking of N64 games, I know I already said that, like, I can play N64 games on my Switch, but, like, I got to try a few games out before stream, because I was curious about some of the games. I tried... I think I tried Mario Kart 64, because, like, it's been a while since I actually played that on original hardware. Because I used to own that originally. I tried F-Zero X, which is actually kind of interesting, but, like, the controls on that are really sensitive. Like, you could lose control really fast. And that's crazy. I tried a little bit of Mario Golf, and all I did was just, like, mini-golf segments. Because I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do practice sessions. I tried Yoshi's Story, which was another game, like, I've played as a kid, but, like, I never actually owned it, so it's kind of nice to have it. I did open Majora's Mask to see how it would play. I didn't, like, make a save or anything. I'm gonna save that for, like, when I go to stream it. I think... Yeah, I tried Pokemon Snap. Like, the old one, not, like, the new one. Because I don't have the new one. Because, like, that was when I played a bit when I was younger, too. It's kind of interesting, because, like, I play a lot of modern Pokemon. And, it's interesting how, like, the designs 3D for Pokemon have, like, advanced from, like, the 90s to, like, now, in 2022, where, like, everything is now, like, high definition. Yeah, that's another thing with, gifting subs, because it's because of the way, the mobile transactions work with the mobile app, that, like, they charge you a little extra, because that's also going through, the Google Store or the Apple Store or whatever you're using. So, like, they charge you just a little bit more just so you can have gift subs to other people. So if you want a cheaper gift subbing or just general subbing experience, you can do it on browser, because it's just cheaper. And I'm far from the only person that has told their chat about any of this. I've seen a lot of VTubers that will, like, explain that. Yeah, because it's them taking a cut of, whatever you're paying. So they charge you, like... It's not, like, a whole lot, so it's not, like, double the price, but, like... It's significant enough where people are like, just get it on browser. Because it's just a lot cheaper that way. Which also kind of helps, because, like, then you're not paying a whole ton. I really don't like Mido. Like, yeah, he kind of redeems himself later in the game, but barely. He's still kind of an asshole. He's just like, oh wow, look at you. Not even looking at him, I'm just like, I'm gonna swing my sword. I think the Deku Sticks are still useful for this next dungeon. Or for this first dungeon, I should say. Not the next one. I haven't even done the first dungeon yet. What am I talking about? I'm crazy. Alright, well, let's go through exposition scene number... what? Is this the second one? Well, maybe not the second exposition. Like, the first one was just more them going, hey, let's start the story. I want to try Puzzle League, but I'm probably going to do that later when I'm not streaming. Because, like, I am curious about it. Yes, P-Man, we are very much a crazy bunch of people. But it's fine, we're all together on that. I'm, like, looking between OBS and, my capture utility, because both of them have, like, a little thing on the bottom where it monitors how loud it is. And they look almost like mirrors of each other. That's crazy. Oh, Stadium, right. Is that the one that, like, I think originally, if you hooked up the old Game Boy to, the console, it would, like, let you use your Pokemon from Red and Blue, and actually let you play Red and Blue on the 64? Because I think I remember I watched a friend one time, like, years ago, he was playing Pokemon Red and Blue on the 64, and he was doing it through Pokemon Stadium. Like, I think the original one. Which I thought was kind of nice, because, like, technically, that is, the first time Pokemon has been on a home console, if you think about it. It's, like, the actual first time. I don't know what to tell you. The tree's probably gonna die again. I'm sorry to tell you. It's just how the game goes. Okay, yeah, immediately I notice things are a little different. Like, there's the torch stance there. I think this one is going to make me actually, light that, so I can burn that webbing. Good to know for later. It's crazy how, like, I'm immediately noticing, oh, well, this is different. There was no bats here before. Or there probably were. What in the world is that? Goma egg. Oh. Alright. Already we're facing things that we didn't before. Yes, I know. Can I fight the thingy now? I just destroyed an egg. Always helpful. Oh, yeah, the mini-games on Stadium are really fun. Like, I think there was one where it was like a Sandshrew dig. I saw a thing drop down and I was like, no. I think the N64 online thing lets you play with people online, so I could, like, set it up as, like, a thing for collabs. If, like, we wanted to play Mario Kart or Dr. Mario or something. There is Super Mario 64 on there, but I own the 3D All-Stars collection that came out before that version of online did, so I'm gonna be streaming it from that one because that one's probably gonna be a little more stable. Because there's plenty of games that you can play on the 64 through online, so that's always fun to do. Like, I think we could set up pretty much any game. There we go. That guy was getting a little annoying. Oh, hey. Convenient. You can open a door by standing in front of it. Just don't worry about it. That's how I open doors all the time. I just stand in front of them and wait for them to open on their own. Not really. That would be kind of silly. Yeah, there's a lot more going on here than there was before. I think there is an online battle function for, Oh my goodness. There was a multiplayer function for Stadium. If it is, I'll probably do those on like one of the days that I start earlier, so that way I have like more people available for that. Okay, so they're not so much of a problem if you destroy the eggs right away. So I think if they fall on you, then they just instant kill you. Alright. Trying to figure out, like, where things are in here. Okay, yeah. Well, that settled that one. Guess I can get that now. I don't remember the Goma larva, but that's probably because, like, I didn't do enough the last playthrough to actually encounter them. Because they can be encountered in the original game. It's just that, like, you don't necessarily need to trigger their spawn. Okay, so all that was for a rupee, okay. Good to know I'm getting shafted by the tree. Alright, there's nothing here, but there is a thing there. Man, them things do not look great. There's another one over there. Oh, a thing! Helpful! So there is a good reward in here. Jump over to that one, jump over to you. Oh, hey, this is how you get the slingshot this time around. That's helpful. I wish I could just skip through this, because it's not letting me skip it. Because I already know how to use it. But hey, now I have a projectile I can throw at things. I guess more accurately, shoot. Yeah, just get that tutorial out of the way. Oh, I don't like that he spawns near that. Because he could go light himself. Yeah, just like that. Oh, you're getting back to your sewing stuff. That's good. That's always fun. Oh, I can just straight up shoot them from here. Alright. Oh, that's lit up now, too. Okay, well, now that that torch is lit up, why don't I take this and do the thing with it? Alright. Put that stick away. I don't want to lose my sticks. Oh! I didn't think they'd bring the big ones in so quickly. They are doing this really early. That just makes a weirdly gross crunching sound. I don't like that. So I suppose it makes sense that the Goma larvae are more prominent here. Okay, let's see if I can shoot that from here. There we go. That way I'm not, like, jumping into it. Clearly, I was not expecting that. Alright, so it's gonna be more resource straining this time, I see. It might actually benefit me to try and get bigger seed and bags and quiver things for this one, because it looks like this is gonna be more resource intensive with my, gear. It's probably just the compass, but it's good to have it. I jumped forward as it was falling. I'm doing good. I don't like that he can reach across the room at me. It's very rude of him. But now I think I can just, like, casually light a torch and roll over that. I mean, most of the layout's about the same. I won't say it's, like, totally different. They just put a lot more things in here. I may or may not come back for that. Close the eye and let's get going. Let's do the thing. These guys sound fun. Ooh, fun. I get to have those now. Well, there we go. That settles that. Looks like these torches can be lit, but I don't have anything to light them with. Unless there's something in the room I need to be aware of. Well, I don't think there's anything. I might be able to bring a torch in with me, though. It's worth a shot. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I can do the thing. Very clever. I like that. Oh, hey, a chest. I wonder what's in it. A heart. I got more heart. Alright. Okay, I did not mean to fall in the water here. I just want to see what's going on this side a little bit. There seems to be a torch there that I may be able to light, but I need to get something heavy enough for that. Okay, yeah, there we go. I don't like them. I don't like those guys. They're mean. Back into the water with you. This is such a weird angle to shoot them from. Now, this doesn't seem like it's that much harder. Just like, it's throwing me off a little bit because it's not what I'm used to. Alright. Okay, that takes care of a few of them. Yeah, they were not liking that at all. There we go. First try. I did it on my first attempt. Alright. Okay, this one, I don't remember. I don't remember there ever being puzzles like this one. Just take care of all these bats real quick. And free money. Good. Alright, so this is another one of those puzzles. That way is fine. That way needs burning, and that way needs burning. I don't know where's what, but I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I better not kill that. I can't get to that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave now. That room doesn't need to be activated or anything. Alright, already not doing so hot. I'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. Hey, wait, don't shoot him! Navi's just like, don't shoot him! He's a flower! Yes, I know how to push blocks. Yes, let's pay attention to the action iron. Okay, I better be careful from here on, because I'm like one hit away from dying. Well, I don't need them. Okay, there we go. That gets rid of the annoying beeping. Oh, okay. 50 rupees for a Deku Shield? I can get it for 10 less outside. Talk about a ripoff. I don't remember there ever being, like the Deku Scrubs that told you the password this time. Wonder where they went off to. It's like, nah, no more passwords this time. And here we are back at 1 heart again. That's fine. Can this be something helpful, please? Thank you. Can I get that? Can I get that? No, apparently not. Yeah, there we go. I think I can do that. It's a bit of a run, but I can do that. And there we go. I'm doing smart things. I'm being smart. Wolfy is a smart boy. Alright. 23's number 1 was the code last time, so I'm not expecting them to do the same thing here. Alright. I probably have the right idea here. Okay, so that definitely wasn't right. I'm expecting it to be different. If there were that many scrubs in here, that would probably break this game. It's like, how'd you know our secret? I figured it out. Yeah, here we go. This guy's just gonna be like, I'm so mad at you for discovering our secret that I'm just gonna tell you how to defeat our boss. Totally effective guardsmanship we got going on here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the boss fight's gonna be pretty much exactly the same as before. I don't expect them to change entire boss fights for this version. Would have been kind of cool, but, like... Then again, the challenge is more just getting through the dungeons. So I'm thinking maybe the final boss is the same, but I'm gonna clear it anyway in case, like, the entire castle is, like, laid out entirely different. She's just like, I'm annoyed, I'm gonna climb up my wall. I didn't really need to try. I'm just like, yeah, I already know how to beat it. I'm just gonna beat the crap out of it. Don't mind me. But hey, that gets me another heart. Which I'll probably go out of my way to collect more of, because of how much harder this version is supposed to be. But we're gonna do the thing. Kind of makes me wish there was a Majora's Mask Master Quest a little bit, because I've played that one a lot as a kid, so, like, a harder version of that would have kind of been a cool idea, but I understand that, like, they probably didn't want to, like, go and remake that, like, with this one, because, like, this one's, like, a timeless classic. But, like, Majora's Mask is, like, the weird sister game. Oh, yeah, having more fairies would benefit me a lot with this version. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do to get those. I mean, Kukul is our friend. Yes, yes, a man on a black horse that rides through fire. I wish I could ride a horse through fire. That would have been cool. Yeah, because last time I was able to get away with just having one bottle. But, like, I kind of got screwed over at the end a little bit. Where, like, I lost my tunic, and my one and only fairy was used in, like, the first part of the final boss. It would have been kind of nice to have it for the last part. But, I made it through, so that's not bad. That's good. I did good on that. But I think this time I want at least 2 bottles to get things done, because another problem with having just 1 bottle was I had to constantly let fairies go for, like, blue fire segments, which gets, it just kind of got annoying because I wanted to keep a fairy on me. Oh, the chicken lady in Kakariko, right? I think I can help her out with that. Yeah, as soon as I get there. That's helpful. I appreciate that. Because I forgot, like, where all the bottle locations are. It's not like Majora's Mask where I kind of have, like, a couple of general bottle locations known almost off the top of my head because of how many times I played that one. But, it's good to have that knowledge. I will definitely help the chicken lady. I will get all the pecking tins for her. I think my next stop is the castle, so I can't get it that fast, I don't think. But it is pretty early. I don't know, I think so far I'm holding my regular pace, like my original pace. That took about the same time for me to complete the first dungeon as it did the last time. It's just they had a lot more stuff going on with this one. So hey, we're doing good. We're doing a good job. It's the sacred golden potato chips. You eat one of them and you become stronger. But they keep them locked away in the sacred pantry because they don't want people getting their hands on them that easily. You need special rocks to throw at the pantry door so it'll break open so you can have one of those legendary chips. I'm just kind of talking out of my ass a little bit. Yeah, I knew the tree was gonna die anyway. It just kind of happens. Yeah, see, at least he was able to tell us about things. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, these are just sacred triangles, but hey. Like, this game takes itself very seriously, and I do appreciate it for that, but sometimes, like, I can also appreciate a game that doesn't take itself seriously. Like, it'll just, like, go out of its way to meme all over itself. Those are also pretty fun to do, to play through. Because I think as far as Zelda games go, I do want to play Majora's Mask sometime after this. It might not be right away, because again, we have certain games coming out in the next month or so that might halt like Zelda game progress a little bit, and that's fine. I'm somewhat planned for that. I'm somewhat prepared for that. Also, I've been like watching and reading a lot of stuff about like, cause recently a bunch of outlets and special people on YouTube that are like PokeTubers got to play like, I want to call it like a beta version, because it's not like the official release of the game, but they got to play Scarlet and Violet a little early to try out some of the stuff. And I've been hearing like a lot of positive things about Scarlet and Violet. Like, it's there's a lot more to it this time, and it's true open world, and I do like that. But I've heard some people saying that like it runs kind of similarly to how like Sword and Shield did with like the animations and such, which didn't really bother me, because like I'm a simple Wolfy. I don't really pay that much attention. Like, yeah, it would be nice if they went the extra mile in Pokemon games to make Pokemon turning around look natural. That would be nice, but it's not gonna like kill my entire experience just to like not have that. Also, I hear that the new auto battle function is gonna be like hell for shiny hunters, because the Pokemon are not gonna like be able to pick between whether or not it's shiny and like whether or not they're gonna absolutely destroy it. So like, if you're shiny hunting, don't auto battle. That's the main thing that I'm getting from these reviews. Also, I heard that the customization is a lot more deep this time. Like, I think everything is gender neutral as far as customization goes, which, thank goodness, because like, it wasn't a problem the last few Pokemon games that have had customization, because the customization options have been getting better the last few games, but there are some things that are better, like if you're playing as a girl character as opposed to like a boy character, where like girl characters have always had like more options for, say, hair, where like they can actually toggle certain options for their bangs, which boys haven't been able to do literally at all, which like I guess, like, it makes sense from that perspective, because, like, I don't know. I want to say that, like, not all boys have, like, the best looking hair. And this is coming from someone who has pretty shaggy and long hair right here. But, I think it's more, like, just because of, like, they have more options for the girls, because, well, and it also makes sense for the clothing too, because they've always had dress options. But the fact that customization options are gender neutral this time around is telling me that either they're not going to have dresses at all, or they're going to have dresses, and it's going to be kind of like what Splatoon did, where you can just play as like a male representing character and wear a skirt. Because I can actually do that in Splatoon 3. Because my character is like male representing, like based on the template that I used for customization. But I can totally get away with wearing a girl's uniform, like a school uniform, because I have that option. I do like that more and more games are doing that. I think Animal Crossing was one of the first ones that did that in recent, like, Switch titles. But it's nice that more games are doing it, because that's opening up for more representation from, like say if if you're transgender or non-binary, you can actually go and make a truly non-binary looking character or something to that. Like, it's more open to that sort of thing, is what I'm basically saying. And I do appreciate that, because, like, it works for Splatoon. It really works for Splatoon. Yeah, like I'm probably gonna go the same character I've been playing the last couple of generations of Pokemon, but he's a femboy too, so, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I could easily just go for, like, the female template. I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but, like, that's, like, the general idea of it. And I could just, like, go out of my way to do more, like, femboy things. Or I could just go with, like, a boy template and just throw on, like, long hair to basically femboy him up. I think they also confirmed that at the start of the game you have access to customization, but not like the full breadth of it. More like just you get like certain options at the start of the game, like you can choose like the template, and then like from there, like hair, eyes, eyelashes. Not so much clothes, but, like, I think that's, like, you have to go to boutiques for them. And that's another thing with Scarlet and Violet that, like, I'm kind of... Like, I don't want to say I'm on a fence about it, because I'm getting the game anyway. No matter what, I'm getting that game. But one thing that has me kind of feeling a little weird about it is that they haven't confirmed that there are clothing pieces other than the school uniform options. And I kind of want to see if I can play even a small portion of the game without the school uniform. If not, I mean, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. But it would be kind of nice to have, like, say if I wanted to wear shorts and a hoodie, for example. Because it looks like they have a bunch of head and face wear. And another thing I do like with this generation coming up is that glasses actually have the pieces that go around and over your ears, and the last few Pokemon games that have had glasses as an option haven't had that, and it just kind of looks weird to me to have like glasses floating in front of your face like that. Like, I've lived with it, but it just kind of looks silly, considering, like... And this was another thing with Sword and Shield, like, because I've played it a few times all the way through, because I've done, like, single-type runs of that game. But, like, in the first gym, there's a trainer or two that have glasses that look a lot like what you can get in the game. And those actually have those earpieces on them. But, like, yours don't, so they could have gone out of their way to add those, but, like, they didn't. And again, I'm not gonna make a big deal over it, because, like, that's not the main focus of a Pokemon game. The main focus of a Pokemon game is to just catch, train, and battle Pokemon. That's always been the main focus. As long as the game can do that and do it well, then, like, the customization, like, yeah, I appreciate the games for it, but, like, it doesn't make or break that experience, because, I played through BDSP, and the most they do for customization there is, like, templates at the start of the game and outfits, like, part way in. Like, I think both times I played through Shining Pearl, I went for the outfit that had, like, glowing lights all over it, like glowing lines and stuff. That just looks cool to me. Would have been kind of nice to see if they could have added more color options for those glowing lines, but I'm not making big deals out of that. But considering that they said for Scarlet and Violet that the customization was much deeper than before, then, like, I feel like it will have more outfits than just the school uniform. Like, the last couple of generations gave us outfits to dress up as the evil team, where, like, you could look like Team Yell or Team Skull. And I think more recently, like, they did that with Team Galactic in Legends Arceus. But, like, Team Galactic wasn't really Team Galactic, it was the Galaxy team. And they weren't the bad guys that time around. Which was, like, I think it was, like, a meme when the game was in development that were like, wait, are we the bad guys now? It's time to make Peckington do his job. I woke up Farmer Mario. But, like, I kind of hope we get some stuff to make us look like we're from Team Star. Though, I think most of them just wear the school uniform anyway, so... Like, I don't know if there's, like, a set-in-stone uniform for them like there have been in games past. But I think it's kind of nice that they're moving away from that a little bit. Because, like, yeah, it's a formula that has worked for years. But it's nice that they change up the formula once in a while. Like, with the Gen 7 games, I appreciated the hell out of them because it wasn't 8 gyms and then you fight the League. It was several island challenges, then you fight the Pokemon League. And then just sprinkled all sorts of amazing story bits on that one. Like, I think as far as story goes, out of the Pokemon games I've played, personally, I appreciate Sun and Moon's story more than the other games, and that's not saying that the other ones are bad. Unless it's Sword and Shield, I'm not saying that one's outright bad, per se, but, like, it needed polish. Because there were some parts of it that didn't make a lot of sense. Or were just, like, you could tell were rushed a little bit. I'm hoping for this upcoming game that it's not as rushed, that they've had more polish on it, and it sounds like they're doing a lot more with it this time. It's not just, oh, slap a child into an open world with Pokemon and call it a day. So I feel like they had Legends Arceus to kind of help work on, like, it wasn't necessarily open world design, because it functioned a little more like Monster Hunter, where, like, you had a hub area, and then, like, you could tell the game to go to, like, one of several other locations, and you would just go with whatever you were kitted with to fight monsters, or in this case, like, catch them all. So, like, it was more of that Monster Hunter aspect, but, like, I think it's not so much Monster Hunter this time around, as much as they're mixing what they had with Legends Arceus with what they had with Sword and Shield, where, like, yeah, you can't, like, catch Pokemon in the wild like you could with Legends Arceus, but you can still initiate battle in the same way. So, like, there's that extra layer to it. Are those two guards literally right next to it? They're next to each other. Yeah, these two... This is literally the... This is usually, like, a little more challenging, and no, they're just standing next to each other. They were just like, nah, we need to talk about things. Yeah, that emote right there is basically the guards in this game. Yeah, that's what they were doing. And hey, I support it. I'm here for it. How did you get past the guards? Well, it's very simple. Two of them were standing next to each other, going in the same patrol pattern, and everyone else was just easy. This is supposed to be a challenge, not, like, super easy. Yeah, the guards in this game, for what's supposed to be kind of like a stealth segment, sort of, they're not great. And I have played a, I don't want to call it a ROM hack, but it's kind of like a ROM hack of Ocarina of Time, where they did guard patrols in an area, very much like this game does, but they were actually, like, a lot smarter about it, and, like, they're actually spaced more intelligently, and actually have a better line of sight, so, like, it actually is a challenge getting past the guards. I might actually play that on stream to actually show that one a little bit. But it is essentially like a smarter guard system than this game ever had. Like, hell, even the guards in Majora's Mask are a little smarter. Oh, the guards in Legends of Arceus? No. Them guys are fine. Those guys are fine. But this game... You properly introduce yourself. I will say for, like, late 90s 3D graphics, they did make Zelda kind of adorable. Zelda is adorable. It deserves head pats. Just ruffle up that headdress. Just be like, my girl, you're doing good! Even though you're jumping to conclusions again. I feel like this entire game just happens because Zelda just has no impulse control on what she's feeling. She's just like, oh, we gotta stop this evil desert man from taking over the world, but oh, in order to do it, we gotta do this. And by doing that series of events, you essentially trigger the game to go, hey, well, Ganondorf can have these things now. So pretty much it is your and Zelda's fault, more Zelda's fault than anything, that the world basically just kind of hits the fan a bit. Because, like, Link's just kind of going along with it. He could have chosen not to go along with it, and nothing would have happened. Well, I guess something would have happened, because, like, I think originally, like, if... I'm not sure if this is, like, official timeline stuff, but, I think if they didn't do anything about Ganondorf, he would have just, like, marched an army up anyway. Kind of like what he did when you got all the, Triforce pieces. But, like, I think they stated, I think in the Historia, that, like, if you actually get through the game like you're supposed to, like, Zelda and Link expose Ganondorf, and that just kind of, like, starts this all-out war that wipes out most, if not all, the Gerudo, except for him. Which is kind of a sad thing to think about, because, like, he's probably doing this to make things better for his people, but, like, the game's not going to explain that very well. Because all you really need to know is Ganondorf's bad man, and you need to stop him. That's all this game's gonna tell you. There is context stuff behind this game that it doesn't tell you, but you'll, like, if you have stuff like the Hyrule Historia, or, like, even just going onto YouTube and looking up, like, Zelda timeline videos, they can just give you that information, because there's like 1,000,001 videos about the Zelda timeline and like theories around it. And I have sat down and watched a lot of like Zelda theories, and not specifically like from any channel, but just like generally Zelda related theories and timeline stuff. Because like I do love the Legend of Zelda series a lot. This series defined my gaming library growing up. I had a lot of Zelda. I exposed myself to Zelda a lot growing up. So like this game and Majora's Mask were like a bulk of what I played in my childhood. Mostly because I liked running around, goofing around, and like when I actually started taking the game seriously, then I just loved the games more, because there's just a wealth of things going on in these games. Unless it's like Breath of the Wild, where like, yeah, there is a wealth of things going on, but because you're in a big, wide open world with almost nothing going on anyway, that like, you have to go to certain settlements or outpost areas to get what's going on. Yeah, I have been uploading my VODs onto my YouTube account, but right now they're currently unlisted. So, like, you can't find them unless I give you a link for them. But I was planning on making them public, so that way, like, people can find them and be like, oh, hey, this guy's not too bad. Oh, he has a Twitch. I'll go follow that, you know? Just, like, broaden out, like, my reach towards people that, like smaller VTubers like me, or just, like, support smaller VTubers and just want to, like, be cool, hop on and just, like, leave follows to support. Because there's, like, and this is something I found with, like, Twitter a little bit, and this is, like, one of the few good things about Twitter I found is, like, the VTubing community on there is very supportive. And there's, like, a lot of accounts dedicated to supporting VTubers. So, like, leading up to my debut, there were, like, I would say, like, a few good accounts that were, like, making posts going, well, if you respond to this, we will support your page, your channel, that sort of thing. And I think a couple of days before I actually debuted, someone made a post on Twitter that, like, because I'm far from the only person that debuted when on the day I did. There was, like, a handful of us that did. And I couldn't make it to any of their debuts, and I do apologize. But, this guy went on, like, recorded himself with a handwritten list of names, read off this list of names, and just wished everybody debuting on that day good luck, and that was, like, amazing. It warmed my heart, knowing that there were people out there that were just like, they don't know who you are, but they're going out of their way to support you and show love. So, like, it was kind of nice seeing that, honestly. Because, like, that did help me feel a little bit better. That and, like, the, one collab I did before my debut with, Ryuna. Because, she's an absolute sweetheart. A lot of fun to talk to. And she's been really supportive. And that's the one thing about the VTubing community that I do really like, is that we pretty much got each other's backs in this community. We're like a big group of supportive and amazing people. We're just, like, interconnected in, like, this web of VTubers and PNG tubers that just, like, if anything's happening, we just have each other's backs. And I appreciate that. Because, like, when stuff happens, Like, I have seen some negative posts regarding VTubers or towards VTubers, and like you'll get like a whole bunch of other VTubers or VTuber supporters that'll comment on this sort of thing and be super supportive, and that's always really good because they're being supportive and they're being a community. And I appreciate the hell out of it because this was like a very welcoming community to get into. It made it very easy to get into this. So I do appreciate everybody that was supportive, like, on Discord, on Twitter, on Twitch. So hey, you know, there is a good community on Twitter. Who knew? It's not full of people arguing all the time, even though it is. About various things. But the VTubing community as a whole is just, it's very cool. Full of really good people. And I've met a lot of really cool people. Some of them are also pre-debut, so like, they were pre-debut alongside me, so I'm like, I've met people that I can communicate with. Yes, and I do support that you are supporting me. That means a lot. Because, like, every follow, every view, it just having people along, because, like, my main goal isn't to just be, like, Iron Mouse levels of viewership or subscribing. It's to just kind of, like, come on here, play games that I enjoy, and have some fun communicating with people and spreading good vibes. That's pretty much the main reason I wanted to get into this. Because, I've been helped by just the existence of VTubers and content creators online. So, like, it's kind of like paying it forward a little bit. I'm going out of my way to just be like, hey, if you want a nice, relaxing place to hang out, well, here we are, right here. Okay, so I think I just gotta give you all your chickens, and then I get a free bottle. I don't know why I didn't do that in my first playthrough. But hey, we're doing it this time. How do I get you? Because it's not like I'm able to climb that. Yeah, that is way too high to climb. I might have to grab another one and fly over to it from somewhere. Which is kind of the nice thing about this particular side quest, is you can just kind of like pick up the cuckoos and use them to get to other ones that are harder to get to. But yeah, I'm not aiming to be big. That's like, if I get up there in terms of like viewership and follows and subscriptions, then like, that's just more people that I can spread the good vibes to. That's more people that can like watch me and like hopefully be like, you know what? Being present for your stream has made my day better. Then that ultimately just makes me happier. It's just doing that for people. I am a Wolfy of mostly good intentions. Is there a chicken in this one? No, there is not. I like heard one cooing in this direction and I was like, is he in the crate? Okay, there's one over there, but I think I need to find a way over to him. I might have to steal one from somewhere. Because that's quite a jump to make. Yeah, I think I can just, like, re-steal them from the chicken lady. So I can use them to do that segment. But yeah, like, I've made a few good friends in this community, and some of the friends I made in this community are, like, friends I've had before I joined the community. I didn't want to pick up the bush, I wanted to pick up the chicken. So, like, the people that are within this community that I know, like, from before, like, have also been really amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna need to be a little more smart about that. I need to be more smart about how I glide over. Okay, I think if I drop him as I reach that fence, I should be able to grab it. That's, like, assuming the game will actually let me do that. Yeah, there we go. I don't need you anymore. I'm over here. It's fine. Can I get you? A minute. Is this kind of like, it's kind of like the pigs in Wind Waker a little bit. Oh yeah, you're one of the people I know. Like, you're not in the VTubing community as far as, like, being a content creator, but, like, I think just having you here means that you're part of the community, so, like, I still heckin' appreciate it. There, the chicken's down there. Yeah, it's always good to support friends. It's also very heartwarming that, like, VTubers as, like, a community have been getting represented more in, like, conventions. And I've talked about this before, but, like, TwitchCon had members of VShojo that were, like, projected onto screens where they could meet and greet with people that went to the convention. I think that's really cool. I didn't go to TwitchCon because, like, I think that's really far away from where I'm at. But I've heard about people meeting, like, Iron Mouse or Project Melody, where, like, they're like, I got to meet this person, my day is better for this. And it's nice to see how they, like, how they've touched so many people. Because it's great. We're just, like, a big community that's touching a lot of hearts out there, making everybody happier just by existing. It's great. And, like, yeah, granted, there are, like, a fair few VTubers that are a little more lewd, but, like, they still touch the community in ways that are just amazing. Like, they are there 110% for their followers. And the support is, like, they get the support from their followers, and they support their followers. So just, like, I love that it's just, there's a whole ton of love in this community. How many more are there? She said the last one, but, like, where is the last one? Is it actually in a crate? Do I have to break? Okay, yeah, my fairy's lit up here. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I love that there's, like, a general amount of love going around within the community. That, like, you can have VTubers projecting their model live to a convention, and it just makes people's days better, because they get to go there and say hi to them and take pictures with them, and just be like, hey, I support you, you're an amazing content creator. Like, that would be cool to actually just go and do. I would actually love to meet and greet with them at some point. That would be really cool to do if I could go to a TwitchCon at some point. But, like, It's not a big deal if I can't. But, like, it's something that would be cool if I could go and do. To just kind of, like, meet and greet with, like, VTubers. Because, like... It's just, like, that whole thing where, like, they've touched the community in a way where, like, it's truly amazing. Oh, there are VTubers going there? Would you be able to, like, say who they are exactly? Because, like, I might know if it's, like, VShojo or Hololive, then I might know who you're talking about. If it's, like, more independent VTubers, then I might know, but, like... And that's the thing with, like, the VTubing community as a whole, is, like, there's, like, big groups. Because there's Hololive, there's Niji Sanji, there's VShojo. And then there's just, like, smaller groups of independent VTubers. And then there's people like me who aren't part of agencies or groups that just kind of, like, get on here and have fun. And we're just kind of scattered all over the place. But, that's just kind of how our spread is. At least on Twitch and Twitter. And, like, YouTube. Because, like, there are a lot of independent VTubers that are, like, building up to getting to this point. That are, like, trying to promote on Twitter. Or, like, wherever they can. And, like, I've been through that. So, like... I still try to promote myself when I can. I haven't been tweeting as much as I used to. But, like, I still make my Femboy Friday posts when I'm up on Friday mornings. Or, like, when I'm up on Friday in general. I still like to go on there. Like, I'll post, like, I'm going live. So that way, like, people who aren't on the Discord that are following me can be like, oh, hey, this person is live, and this is showing up this is just showing up on the timeline. I can just go support them. I think you can just link it in the Discord, or, like, just DM it to me. Because, I don't, like, it's not that I don't trust links being posted on chat, but, like, I've seen people, or, like, bots that'll, like, I think it was on my debut day, where, like, a bot showed up and tried to post a link to, like, some malicious site, and I was just like, yeah, just ignore them. So, if you have links to share with me, Discord's probably the safest way to do it right now. Because, and it's not just me that has, like, that feeling of links in chat. Because, there's, another independent VTuber that I occasionally watch, and her name is TrickyWee. And she has her chat set where she doesn't allow links to be posted in the chat, and I want to figure out how to do that. So that way, like, bots can just stop their shit altogether. But, like, the way she has it set up is actually, like, kind of how I want to do it a little bit. And I want to learn how to do that, so, like, I can just stop links. Because it's, like, it's not that I don't trust, like, my friends that show up in chat and be like, hey, I got a link for you. It's just... I don't trust bots. And I've had friends that have had their accounts hacked on, like, Discord or something, where they'll be like, my account is being taken over by this one bot in particular, and I've had to, like, temporarily time people out on my server, or, like, on servers that I share with them, that I run, because of, like, Discord scams going around. And they are all over the place. Like, I had someone try something like that with me one time, where, like, I had gotten a DM on Discord from, like, it was, like, a completely random person, but, like, I recognized the name as, like, an independent VTuber. So I was like, what does an indie VTuber want with me? I'm barely a part of their community. So I was like, I'll humor that a little bit. So I was like, hey, how are you doing? And they're like, oh yeah, hey, yeah, how you doing? And it's like, it started off fine, but like, then they were just like, hey, I have a thing that you might want to know. And I'm like, okay. And they were like, well, I kind of accidentally, hate-botted your Steam account. And that was, like, when I immediately went, yeah, okay, whatever, man. And I actually did find, the, VTuber with that same name on Twitter. And I let her know that, like, this person's going around, and she was like, yeah, they've been doing that for a while. So I was like, okay, I'll spread the word. But that's the thing. They go on there, they'll be like, yeah, I just want you to click this link for me real quick, if that's okay. And, like, I understand if people fall for it from, like, the perspective of, like, if it's coming from someone that they're actually friends with on Discord. Because it also happened to a friend of mine where, like, they got hacked and they tried to send me a link, and I just immediately shut that down. Because, it was a while ago, and it wasn't, like, the Steam scam, but it was a different kind of scam where, like, their account was hacked, and they went, hey, I have a game you can try. You want to play this game I developed? And I was like, I didn't know my friend was into game development. What is this? This sounds interesting. But, like, I didn't click the link, obviously. But, like, then they were like... Then I started to notice that there was, like... Like, my first clue was that they developed a game. Because I didn't know this friend developed games, or if he did or not. And there I go, spin it again. Not to mention the way they, wrote their messages was a little suspicious. Because, like, I pay attention a little more to, how people write their messages. It's just kind of like how you pay attention to how someone speaks. It's that same thing. And the way this person was talking to me was just like, oh, well, da-da-da, and, like, punctuation and stuff was really off. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is definitely not my friend. But, like, it's crazy how that stuff just keeps going around. Because, like, it's a bit of a problem. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. That is a bit of a problem. But, like, I've been pretty vigilant about that. And essentially at this point I'm just kind of spreading the word around and making sure, you know, hey, I'm telling people don't click them links. Don't listen to these people. Don't humor them beyond, like, I humored both of them a little bit with, like, my prior experience. Because I was like, okay, yeah, one was from an actual friend DM. And the other one was just like, okay, maybe there's a reason they want to chat with me. But, like, it turned out they wanted to send me links. No, I don't want to hear what you said again. I'm fine. I already know how to do things. I beat this game on the regular mode. Follow your ears for the lovely sound that appears. But, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, yeah, this isn't the right location, but it's good to know that there's a thing there. I might actually have to dip away from Death Mountain, because I forgot to get the, Hylian shield that you can get in the graveyard. And there's also the Sun Song I need to get. He just made like 2 sounds at once. Well, that was easy. Just kind of long and annoying. Well, that's very rude, spitting things at me. But yeah, going back on the N64 thing a bit, I might actually, like, see who has that among my friends, and, like, see if I can set up a collab with that. Or, like, we just have a party time, because I know that Mario Party 1 and 2 are coming to that really soon. And that could be a fun game to, like, just kind of sit down and play those. Because I know a lot of people have been playing, like, the newer Mario Party. And I'm thinking I want to get that, because I do have friends that have that. And that could be a fun game to collab with. But, I think another game I want to do, like, collabs with is Mario Kart. Because, like, I got a friend on Discord that has the game, and, like, I've done collabs with him on his YouTube channel a little bit. It's a small YouTube channel, but, like, I've done a couple of videos with him where, like, we played Smash Bros. And we played Halo. And, I'm thinking I want to invite him on at some point. Probably, like, it would probably have to be on, like, a Monday night stream. Because of, like, the days off he gets. But, I think, like, if I could get him on board and, like, maybe get some other friends on board to just kind of, like, sit down and play Mario Kart for a couple hours, that would be fun. So hey, I'm already getting more and more ideas of what I can play. Which is fun, because Mario Kart is a fun game to play, but, like, I understand that, like, some people don't have the DLC tracks yet. And I think that's okay. I think the game accommodates for that a little bit. Like, I think it just won't allow them to be shown online. But, like, I think it'll still let you play together. I don't have any, like, actual confirmation of it, but, like, I think it'll just let us play together anyway. Regardless of who has what DLC tracks. Which, funny thing, I did end up paying for, because before I didn't have the expansion pass for online. And now I do, and it comes free with the expansion pass, so, like, I kind of ended up spending $20 on a track expansion pass for Mario Kart, and it kind of ended up not getting full use on it. And I'm not too worried about it. Like, it doesn't bother me that much. I think a lot of people will find I'm a little more easygoing about things. Like, people will be like, oh no, is he gonna be mad about that? And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool about things. I can be cool about things. And it's good that I can be cool about certain things. But yeah, I think I'm gonna look over that list of VTubers and see if I know them, but probably not till after stream. Because I think I think I have Discord minimized on the same window as the capture utility. So if I go to bring that up, it's going to bring that up on stream. And it's like, it's not that I have things that I don't want people to see, because that's not the case. It's just that that would, it would kind of interrupt what I got going on here a little bit. And like, for my previous stream, I had it on the other monitor where I have OBS located. Because it was just easier that way to just kind of like open that up and start the voice chat. I really need to recover my hearts. I need healing. I might remember the path back. I don't know how I'm able to just remember the pathway back. But I'm 2 for 2 on that one. I would grab it in a bottle, but I kind of need it. So next one. Next one I find will be the one that I put in a bottle. I probably haven't asked since, like, a bunch of streams ago, but anybody looking forward to the new Pokemon games that are coming out? Because I know I am. I know I'm really looking forward to them. I'm on Team Weed Cat for that one. I'm gonna get the Weed Cat. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, you looking forward to it too? Which one are you planning on getting? Like, are you gonna get Scarlet or Violet? Because I think, like, depending on which one you get, then we could probably just, like, do trades for, like, version exclusives. Because, like, a thing that, like, it's this funny thing that's going on is, like, I'm getting Scarlet, but, like, so is, like, pretty much everybody I'm friends with. So, like, we're all getting Scarlet. And I have maybe, like, 1 or 2 people that I know are getting Violet. That would be Scarlet, then. Yeah, that one has... I don't remember her name, but that's the one that has the female professor in it. That's the one I know. Because I know, Violet has Giga Chad Professor. Oh, okay, cool. So you're another one of those people I can get version exclusives from and give version exclusives to. See, I kind of like that because, like, I'm not too big on the version exclusives personally, but, like, it's nice that, like, the trade system exists for that. So, like, if you want to complete the Pokedex, which I'm thinking I'm gonna do again, because I did that with Sword and Shield. I completed all the Pokedexes on that one. Simply because I could. But, I do like that the trade system exists specifically to help with that. Well, maybe not specifically, like, if you wanted to trade that, like, certain Pokemon with people. Because, like, I'm at a point in Sword where, like, I have everything in the game, and I have extra Pokemon that, like, people don't have. Like, I had an extra Zeraora from one of the Sun and Moon events, and because I have the shiny one from a Sword and Shield event, I was like, I told my friend, hey, you can have this one I got from Sun and Moon. I can just transfer him in and trade him to you. And he was like, did you want anything special? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Because, like, usually when I trade special Pokemon around, I'm not too picky on what I get, unless it's, like, earlier on in the game where, like, I don't have every version exclusive, then I'll be like, hey, do you got this? Or, like, if it's a title legendary that I just want for dex completion's sake, then I will go out of my way for that one. Just to have it in the Pokedex. Like, not to keep the legendary, but somewhat more to, like, have its dex entry. Though I lucked out because I have both sword and shield, so I was able to get both and trade everything around, even though I think the Zamazenta I have is from a friend, but, like, I was able to have both games anyway, so, like, I was able to get both versions of the legendaries. Because I think that's how you get them with their unique item, too, is that you have to trade them. Because you can't just simply transfer them with that. Because I think what it does is, like, anything they're holding on to just immediately stays behind in whatever game they're in. Or whatever game they came from. So I want to ask, what starter are you going for? Because I'm going for, Sprigatito myself. Because I like the little guy. And that's funny, because I've never really been a big cat person. But, like, Gen 7, I picked Litten first, because Litten looked like a pretty cool dude. He just looked like a cool little guy, just kind of chilling out. And Sprigatito just kind of looks like this little ball of energy, and I love him. The moment they come up with, like, a wolf-based starter is, like, the day I, like, jump for joy. I haven't decided. I do know that there's also going to be a Splatfest, like, a few days before Scarlet and Violet come out. So, it's gonna be like, oh, well, you wanna... It does, like, the team you choose doesn't determine what starter you get in Scarlet and Violet, thankfully, but, like... Because, like, I was gonna join Team Fire, because I like to play Splatoon with friends, and not against them. I do like to be cooperative most of the time. But, like, I'm going Team Fire for the Splatfest, but for Scarlet and Violet, I'm picking Sprigatito. Because I love the little guy. I know I got a friend who likes Quaxley a lot, and he's kind of like the only one in our group that's, like, Team Quaxley. And it's like, I don't necessarily feel bad, per se, but, like, I kind of understand what it's like to be the only person in a room that likes a specific Pokemon. Because, like, I have some Pokemon that, like... Some of the Pokemon I like are Pokemon that other people generally like, too, but, like... I have a couple of odd picks that other people are like, those are kind of weird Pokemon. And I'll be like, well, it's just what I like, you know? Because, like... And that's another thing with games, would be like... Oh, you're not playing optimally, like... I don't care about playing optimal. Like, I try to optimize Pokemon setups and Splatoon stuff, because I like to get the most out of what I'm using. Like, with Splatoon, I like to have ability chunks on my outfit that benefit my weapon choices more. So, like, I'll go for those as opposed to, like, other abilities. But, like, for Pokemon, I like to kind of try and have as much type coverage on a single Pokemon as possible without, like, stripping them of stab effectiveness. Because, like, say if I want to get Sprigatito and it gets, like, Leaf Blade or something, I want to make sure it at least has Leaf Blade on its set, so that way it has a grass move to use. And that's another thing that's going to confuse me a little bit, is when I start to play around with the terrestrial forms, because those are supposed to change the type of the Pokemon a little bit, but like they still get the stab effectiveness of their normal types anyway, like their already established typing. So essentially that just like gives us a Pokemon with as many as 3 stab typings, which I think is kind of interesting. Because it's like giving us a 3-typed Pokemon without actually giving us a 3-typed Pokemon. That's like a temporary 3-typed Pokemon. Like, I know they used Jigglypuff in a trailer to show that it had a different terrestrial form than its base typings of, like, Fairy and Normal. Like, I think the one in the trailers was also, like, it had a water terrestrial type. But, like, imagine if it was, like, a ghost terrestrial type. Like, it would essentially be... Okay, well, that was rude. It would essentially just be Fairy Normal Ghost when it's terrestrial. But, like, I think they confirmed that both forms of Zoroark are in the game. And that's kind of nice, because I do like Hisuian Zoroark. And I think they're bringing back the, alphas from Legends Arceus. Which I'm also kind of a fan of, because I did like to go out of my way to collect the big guys. They were really cool. Because, like, in my current, save in Legends Arceus, my entire team is alphas. So, like, I just have an entire team of Pokemon that are bigger than I am. And that's really cool. He's just jamming out here. He's just doing his thing. I can definitely vibe with a guy like this. He seems like he's got a good vibe going. I think they're gonna implement a way to get the other starters like they have in games past. Where, like, I think it was X and Y that, like, I think her name was Shauna. She would, like, give you the starter, or like an egg for a starter that was weak to the starter you chose. And I thought that was kind of cool. But I think also games have also kind of like been like, no, this is locked behind trade. But like had events in place where you could actually get the other starters. Because I know when the Isle of Armor came out for Sword and Shield, they had an event that gave us a special Cinderace, Centellion, and Rillaboom. And they had Gigantamax forms, which was kind of cool. But, like, it like, you can totally get through the game without them. So, like, they were just kind of, like, bonuses for basically just playing the game. Even though you could pretty much just set up your base starter with that if you had enough max mushrooms. Another thing I do like about, like, newer Pokemon games, and this is just kind of like something that I enjoy as an individual, is like seeing how each new generation animates signature moves for legendaries. Because, like, when you go into a newer game that has, like, more up-to-date animations for moves, it's kind of cool to see how they come up with, like, animations for, like, say, like, I want to say Fusion Flare or Moongeist Speed, where, like, it's essentially the same animation as before, but, like, they've made it more fancy, and it looks a little prettier. But, like, I do enjoy seeing that. on newer Pokemon games. For a minute, I thought the game froze again because the bomb stopped partway down. But I guess it was just like I threw it the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that sign's not getting back up anytime soon. I also heard that they had, like, a lot of, like, branching path stuff going on with Scarlet and Violet, where, like, there's more than one story path to do. Like, there's Victory Road, which is basically just, like, the 8 gyms, and then, like, the League. So, like, the old formula, and then there was, like, Fighting Team Star, which is its own separate branching quest. And then there's the Path of Legends, which I think just lets you fight giant Pokemon, which is kind of cool. So it's like fighting Dynamax, but not Dynamax. It's like fighting Alphas. Or, Totems. Alright, so it looks like we've made it into Dodongo's Cavern now. It looks like there are many lava pits around here. Yeah, no kidding. Oh hey, there's not the Beamos in the center of the room. It's a bomb flower now. He's evolved. It's funny that we're talking about Pokemon and then all of a sudden I'm just like, yeah, that guy evolved into this and now. Oh, I see what they did. They made fewer bomb flowers so that you kind of have to go out of your way to run one through. Okay, yeah, that's probably not going to work. Which is fine. I'm learning. There probably are more bomb flowers and the game just doesn't want to load them in right away. It's not like... I mean, I guess it would be easier if I did have actual bombs to pull out at any given moment. But, like... It's kind of also not like Breath of the Wild, where that's the same thing that happens. Okay, so I might have to actually time that one a little bit. It looks like... Yeah, this is looking very different from what I remember before. Okay, I'm gonna let that platform go down, and in, like, a moment here, I'm gonna do stuff to run around with this bomb. Because if it's not, like, all the way up by the time I get there, then it's gonna be a pain. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is looking very different. They've locked the first area behind, like... What's that over there? Oh, that's just those guys. Okay. It's those people. Alright. Yeah, because there's a thing there and a thing there. I think I'd have an easier time going for that one first. Alright, no time like the present. Oh, hey, well, you know what? It can be done. A dungeon map. Well, that's good to have. Are you telling me I'm gonna have to do that all over again, but, like, going this way? Because I don't think the bomb's gonna make it that far. I could check out those. But I would need to blow them up. Oh, we have a good one. You take care. Oh, hey, hearts. Yay. I do like hearts. Okay, yeah, no. Why put a boulder there if there's nothing to blow up? Or nothing to find? That's a little weird. See, again, it would be a lot easier if I had the bombs, but this is Master Quest. Oh, hey. How's it going? Good to see ya. We're playing Master Quest now. I'm on the second dungeon. As you can see, things are very different this time around. Oh, a button! Oh, okay, so that's really early. Alright. That's really early. But I suppose it makes that easier, because now I don't have to wait for that to come up anymore. I just have to wait for it to come down. So it makes doing that one a little easier. Going that way. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The first dungeon wasn't too bad. It just had more enemies, like, compressed into areas. Like, smaller rooms. So, like, it was a little more of a challenge of just trying to kill everything. Yeah, the bomb's not gonna reach that wall. Alright. Suppose I could just take the platform up and see what happens. Because there are more rooms up there. I just don't remember that being this early in the dungeon, so that this is kind of different. Oh, I love that that's the plaque from Mario 64, the L is real thing. Oh, there's a button at the end of this one. Yeah, it's pretty fun so far. I mean, anything outside of dungeons is about the same anyway, so... It's not like really anything aside from the dungeon layout has changed. It's just like they changed the layout of all the dungeons. Oh yeah, this does use a modified Mario 64 engine. So the whole L is real thing makes sense. There's that bombable pillar again. Good to know that I made it through the transition. Oh. Okay, so he didn't evolve, he just kind of moved over here. I need to find... Oh. Oh, there's a blastable wall. I could probably just, like, take one of these. Oh! Oh, I see what it needs to do. Yeah, that would make sense if they did some of this stuff to, cut on development time a little bit. Make things a little easier. Okay, so far what I'm getting is that this is basically just the game with harder dungeons, but the dungeons use a lot of the same puzzles. And, like, maybe some other puzzles from other dungeons sprinkled into it, too. Whoa, what? I'm not sure if I need to talk to that guy. Well, that was very rude of him. You know how hard it is to climb up these things in a timely manner? I'd say it's very hard. Well, I think the thing with, like, the whole L is real thing is that, like, a lot of people were just, like, Oh, that means Luigi's in this game, and like, yeah, originally he was in the game, but like, I think they cut him out due to like time. So like, he was in the game, but wasn't like added in until like Mario's 64 DS. What is this? Okay, so this is one of those puzzles. That's another game I do want to play on the stream here, is Mario 64. Even though that's one of those games where, like, it's the classic Mario rage. Oh, I got the funny number. Nice. Sad it won't last. I remember when silver rupees were worth 100. Now they're only worth 5. There isn't one, like, around here somewhere that I'm missing, is there? Because they all have to be in this room. That's the main thing. Maybe if I, like, take care of the Beamos. Well, this is about to hurt in a minute. Okay, so he wasn't hiding anything here. Oh, but there are crates down here. Oh, hey! I do think that, like, the fact that this is basically the same engine as Mario 64 is kind of cool. Okay, that one was hiding one. They're just rewarding me more at this point. See, this is where having a bigger wallet would be nice, but I think that's, collecting the Skulltula tokens, which I don't have the means to do too much at this point. I think I have to at least pass through the third dungeon where I get the boomerang, because then I can just, like, reach for them a little easier. Because they don't like to put them in places you can reach easily. Yeah, this one's definitely a bit different. I don't remember these guys being... Oh, hi. They're just lumbering around here. Well, now, what does it want me to do in here, I wonder? Do I have to kill all 3 of these guys? I was not expecting that to be so big. Okay, fought these things all the time in Majora's Mask. I should know how to take care of them. Although they were a lot bigger in Majora's Mask, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and they did a lot more damage, too. But, like, if you actually managed to beat it, it was very worth it. Please let this be the bombs that I need, because It's been a struggle trying to blow up the walls in the first room. And it's not. Alright. So it might be that big chest that's also in the main room that I need to get to. Oh, there's more stuff going on over here. Oh, okay, so this is basically just a backwards version of what was going on before. Alright, yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright. Do I necessarily need to light every torch in here? Because it looks like I might need to. I don't know. At least, like, to get this one lit. Because this is one of those permanent torches. I noticed that, like, they like to use the gold ones as more of, like, a permanent fire source. While, like, the ones that look like they're made out of, like, small sticks just aren't permanent. I was on top of it. What is this? No, you know what? I'm just gonna move on. I'm pretty sure I don't need to do that. Okay, yeah, wait, no, never mind. Yes, I do. At least that one, because that's the one I need to get lit, because that's the only one I can, like, jump to that with. Is there anything in there? Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. So I could have just left that. The game is telling me there's a chest in here. I didn't want to... I wanted to climb it. Okay, yeah, that's really high up. Oh, wait, I think I know what these are for. I think I figured something out here. I think my brain has, like, unlocked a whole new level of understanding here. See, because these torches are over here. I can't normally walk up to them, but, like, I can get to them otherwise. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. So I think if I lined up the blocks to, sit right under them, then I can just light all those torches up. So it looks like I'm onto an idea here. Let me move this one just a little more so it's more centered. Which means this one needs to go over here. Because it looks like them torches are supposed to kind of sit on top of the blocks a little bit. Alright. It looks like these are the main ones here that I need to worry about. But then there's that one there that I need to do something about. I mean, I could probably... That one's gonna be a little difficult to work with, because one of those blocks was at least sitting there. And now there's, like, no way to climb up to it. I wonder if there's, like, another block sitting around. Well, actually, yeah, there kind of is. I just kind of big-brained this a little bit. I'm, like, unlocking this whole other brain. Is that not gonna fit? Or am I gonna have to take it this way? Yeah, it's not gonna fit. Alright. I didn't know there was a heart there. Yeah, because having that one block there helped with positioning a little bit. I might have an idea of what I can do with these blocks real quick. Because that one's more of a permanent hold. So if I can, like, line up some of these blocks in a row, to just so I don't have to worry about climbing them, then maybe I can just march over these rocks and get to that. So I only have to, like, climb up one thing to get to where that torch is. See, I'm thinking of something, so I don't think I necessarily need to light those torches. Just the one in the middle so I can get to the next room with a lit torch. See, I'm figuring things out. My brain is working a little bit. Yes, it is definitely big brain time. Okay, didn't need that. Can I... Okay, so it's not going to. Alright, so I got that to work, but the problem there was it's not going to work, because that's not what I'm supposed to do, apparently. I think what I did need to do was light those up, because I think if I light those ones, then it lights up the one I need to light up. Because then I can move the blocks over to that one, or at least, like, one of them. So I can do that. This game is making me think. It's making my brain work. I'm usually not this intelligent. No, it's like what they say in, Back to the Future. It's like, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. If I could just stop mounting that ladder, that would be great. Alright. Got those set up. Can I... Oh yeah, sure, when I want to mount the ladder, it doesn't want me to mount the ladder. But when I don't want to mount the ladder, it makes me mount the ladder anyway. You make a lot of sense, game. No, I didn't want that. I needed to jump from that. Okay, all that really did was unlock the door. So how do you get that one? That one's gonna bug me a little bit. But hey, I got a door open. That's progress. Oh, they brought the larvas back? They didn't need to bring them back. They didn't really need to bring these guys back, but they did. Well, let's hope that unlocked something useful. A small one. Probably isn't anything useful, but hey, I'm glad I did this. Alright. I see how this game's gonna be. This game just does not want to give me useful things right away. Oh, hey, there's one I can get. I mean, this game is trying to challenge me a little more. Oh, those torches stayed lit. Alright. Is it not where I need to be? Can I get up, please? Oh, that one is. Alright. What? This one's lit now? So I did it right. I didn't have to go into that room at all. Okay. So I'm guessing it just kind of baited me to that other room. It's like, oh, hey, door unlocked. It's an important go to it. Don't mind me. I said, don't mind me. Can I pass through? Thank you. This sort of thing can only happen to me, I swear. Well, clearly these torches are important for something. But I can't get over there. Let's try a thing real quick. Alright, we got that one lit. There we go. I did it. Didn't really do much, but I did it. Alright, well if that didn't really solve my problem, what did I need to do? making my brain do things. Well, there's another torch there, but it's not like it's something I need to light. Oh. 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 I think I know what it needs me to do. I get to make a bridge. Alright, well that's not doing what I need it to do, but okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna take a break. Be back in, like, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Just, like, refresh my brain a little bit. And when I get back, I'm gonna try and figure this out. Because I want to come at this with a more fresh perspective. So I will be back. And hope to see you back here when I am back. Alright, I am back. I am back to hopefully solve this puzzle that I'm working with. Also, I have snacks. So if you hear me reaching into a bag of chips, that's what it is. I brought chips. Food for the brain. Good brain food. Makes my brain feel refreshed. Also, I did really need that break, honestly. Because, like, not only did I need to actually help out with something here, but, like, I needed to take some time to stretch. Well, hey, it's like we were synced up. We were synced up. That's cool. We're like, we're on the same wavelength or something. We'll try something else. Because I can't get around that block. Okay, yeah, it's not out far enough. So what have you been up to, Z Arrow? I want to, like, call you Arrow or Aerox, but I don't know, like, which one you want. So I'm just calling you Z Arrow for right now. You been, up to any fun things? Okay, so it lets me climb that. That's good. It was a bat. I killed the bat. See, I saw you coming this time. But, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Kind of want to hear a little more about that later. That'd be fun. Okay, so it wants me to light that bomb with this torch, and then blow up that wall. I don't know, I've been enjoying D&D a bit. Like, I don't think I could ever DM, but, like, I've been enjoying... Like, I enjoy the character creation a bit. And, like, the roleplay aspect of it. Oh no, the reptilians have found me! There are a lot of boulders in here. I am turtle. Yeah, come on. He's just like, my turn! It's my turn, boss! I'm going to get some... I did it. I did the thing. I did it. I beat up 2 reptilians. What are they hiding over here with all that? What is... Oh! It's a gold skulltula, alright. If I can come back here later with a bomb or something, that would be really good. I'll have to remember to come back here with a bomb. Shoot you because I can. Oh, there's a thing over there. Wonder if I can hit it. Oh yeah, there we go. Wonder. Is there... Oh! Okay, so that does eventually turn back. Alright. Great, well now I know. It looks like what I need to do is get that bomb flower from there. But I need to, like, deactivate the flames. It looks like I might be able to jump to that. Yeah, they're adding a lot of later game Ocarina of Time stuff to this. Okay, yeah, I can jump that. Alright. So that deactivates the first one. Well, the second one. The first one I have to constantly deactivate because of that switch being mean. Alright, well now that we got that sorted out. Alright. Oh, I can blow this up. I love that I'm just like crouched down now. Oh, this just leads me back here. Okay. Actually, wait. I had a thought. Let me jump down here. And not go into the lava. That would be fantastic. So I'm thinking, you know, because that's what you do when you play a game, you think. If I can get to that with the bomb from way up above, using this platform, I might be able to make it. Or I might just be able to find a way down from there. Like, yeah, I might take some fall damage. Yeah, I thunk the thunk. Yeah, there is a shortcut. So I don't need to wait for the platform. Oh, wait! Okay. Right idea. The right idea. But I panicked. This time, let's not panic. Let's do this the right way. The Wolfy way. I thunk the thunk the think the thunk. It's sink or swim. Yeah, because I have the right idea going down there with that. Yeah, see, there we go. I take like a half a heart of fall damage, but that's fine. What is with these random blocks here? Oh. Bomb. Okay, I had the right idea. Well, I didn't want to go that way. I wanted to go this way. Alright. This is just really interesting. I don't think this was in the original game. Hey, now I have more bomb flower to blow things up with. Oh, hi. How you doing? There's a lot of, like, wall bombs in this one. Alright. How about that we got that figured out? Can I get more hearts, please? Please. Game. Come on. Be nice. Wait. Alright, well, I guess it's more bomb lines. Alright. Oh. Well, hey. Not bad. Not bad. I saw that and I was like, alright. Oh. They're just little babies. There we go. Kidding me, I'm eating chips while I'm waiting for you, man. Come on. These guys like to hop around a lot. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to find some fairies or something. I think the second bottle idea was a pretty solid idea. Because I'm gonna need that much later on. That'll be really helpful. We have... Yeah, let's just get out of that before I die. That would be preferable. There's a bomb. Oh. Another one. Alright. No, I'll bite. I'll bite. What is it? What's up there that I need? Okay, well that didn't work. Alright. Okay, now this game's just being mean to me. It's like, you want help. Come on, buddy. You can do better than that. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Wait, really? In here. I didn't think they'd bring Pose into this one. Yeah, he's just not doing much. You defeated Poe the Ghost. I did. I did. No, I'm good. I'd rather save my bottles for, more important things. Okay, this game is just not giving me health pickups. Oh, there we go. Finally. Had to be one of them. I feel like I'm gonna have to just kill all the Poes in here. And there's another row of bombs leading up to something. What is it with this version of the dungeon and doing that? Probably nothing, but I'm curious and I want to blow that up. I thank the thunk, the thinking. The thonk. Alright, yeah, there's a bomb over here. I think I could cross the entire room with that. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Oh, there was another one there this whole time. Ghost is just chilling. It's October, he's just chilling. Was there a reason I needed to do that? Another one of those weird rocks. Yeah, I'm not liking these Poes right now. Alright. I have to get past that door somehow. There's not, like, a switch or anything. Or is there? Why does that sound different? Alright, just checking. Because I heard the different thing and went, huh. Wonder what that is. Oh, okay. Wait, then does that mean I have to hit the other one again to unlock the other door? Is that just, like... That's interesting that they make you do that twice. Alright, well I guess I figured that out. Oh, and there's the chest. And that's what I need. I needed that. I have dangerous explosive weaponry now. Alright, let's equip them bombs real quick. Because now I can just proceed further into the dungeon. This one makes it go through a few more steps to get them. But that's kind of like the entire point of this version. It's just supposed to be a little more of a thinker. You gotta think your way through this. Alright, well, I see how that's gonna be. Well, there we go. Yes, I have to use a big brain for this version of the game. See, with the original one, it's like, okay, I kind of had an idea of what everything was and what was going on with it. And I just had to kind of remind myself, hey, this is how you do this certain thing in this certain place. No, with this one, they throw a absolute curveball at you. And it just kind of throws you for a loop a little bit. But hey, challenge is good once in a while. Oh hey, good to know that I'll be contending with the leaping lizards. I hear fire. Oh good, you. Okay, seeing headstones in here gives me a really dark thought of what happened here. It's like, obviously I have to move these for the firewall here. But, like, the fact that there are headstones here, like, for any given reason. Well, there we go. Just kind of gives me the thought that maybe this is also a burial ground. I don't like how many of them are there. Okay, well, I guess that gave me enough clearance to get around them. Kinda weird that they would, like, put the entire area filled with them guys. But I guess, you know, that's just how they make you think on how to get through. Okay, yeah, that's the boss door then. Alright! Well, that makes, the second boss room. Alright. We're doing good. Yes, I needed these. I need the bombs. I need the exploding things. things that make things go boom. Well, here's the King Dodongo. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Just let him roll right over me. Because that's how rolling over children works. There we go. 3 hits. Done. Gone. Dead forever. Well, no, you didn't need to do that. You could have chosen to live. I would have been fine with that. Would have been cool with it. Oh well. Guess I'll just take his heart and leave. Yeah, he is rude, but I would have been totally fine if he wanted to live. Alright, so, I think that's about where I was when I first played this. Oh no, that really hurt. Those are the kind of head pats I don't like. The ones that hurt. Yeah, it's crazy. And there were headstones in there and ghosts. You know, I gotta ask, okay? This is like where they get their food. And it's blocked by a giant boulder. Why did they not think, hey, let's eat the boulder to get in there? They could have, like, gone in there and did all this themselves. Like, they didn't need me to break that boulder. They could have just, like, broke it themselves and ate it. They eat rocks. So, like, it makes sense, doesn't it? Like, that they would just, like, be like, hey, it's a boulder. Let's eat that. But they didn't think that one through, did they? Maybe this is one of those special can't-be-eaten boulders. Well, then again, they got, like, rock sirloin. So, like, maybe it's only specific rocks that they eat. But then again, that still doesn't make a lot of sense. It's still a rock blocking the way. It's still a boulder. So, like, it's still a problem that could be solved just by munching on it. Well, yeah, I kind of have to keep brushing up on my skills. How else am I gonna survive? Yeah. Oh, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Hello, Link's just like, nope, I'm out. I mean, you three can hug it out, and Darunia too. I don't want strong head pats and strong hugs. think I'm gonna get this fairy and, like, probably call it? That actually might make a little bit of sense. Oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Alright. That didn't happen. That might make sense, because, like, it's just a regular boulder that's blocking that. So maybe it's just like, oh, it's not up to our edibility standards. I swear I'm hitting it. There we go. I mean, that I think that might be just like why they only eat rock sirloin. Is like rock sirloin is like that type of rock that they will eat. But like regular rocks are off the table for them, so to speak. Hey, maybe that's why there's so many rocks coming down. They're just playing really cool rock music up there. Yeah, I think it's starting to rain where I'm at a little bit, so I have to, like... I had to adjust my window a little bit so it wasn't so open. Because it is a little warmer right now. Yeah, that's where I was headed to, Navi. You didn't need to, like, remind me that it exists. I kinda already know that's what I'm doing. There we go. Window's closed for the time being. Unfortunately, but hey. It's not bad right now, so like the temperature's manageable. This really needs like an aiming reticle or something. This thing in the bow. It's like GoldenEye 007 on the 64 had a reticle, I think. Wait, wasn't that also coming to Nintendo 64 at some point? Like the online thing? Like, wasn't that eventually just gonna show up for that? I think they had news about that lately, where, like, you're like, oh, you can play GoldenEye 007 now. Or you will be able to soon. I didn't see it on the listing. Time for the automated ferry service. It actually kind of, like, makes sense that, like, the rocks aren't gourmet enough. That's why they don't eat them. Oh, the unreleased remaster of the game. Okay. I might have to check that out. Because I remember playing that a little bit as a kid. Like, I never beat it, but, like, it would be kind of nice to revisit it after all these years. Just, like, play it again and just enjoy the, uncampy, like, 90s Nintendo graphics for it. Not to mention the music in that game is just really good. No, I'm not. I'm not a messenger of the royal family. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a random kid that wanted to go on an adventure one day. Ah, yes, one of those spells that I like. I think definitely this time I'm also definitely gonna get Nehru's Lip. Like, I know I said I wasn't going to last time and I ended up doing it, because it made dealing with Iron Knuckles way easier. But I think I'm definitely gonna pick it up, because I don't know, like, if they're going to, like, load on something harder by that point of the game. Agorn was just kind of rolling along, minding his own business.